Hey everyone, I'm Paul Rainey. I'm here with How to YouTube Like Gearhead Tour, a channel that's going to let you know how we do what we do over at Gearhead Tour to make our channel a success. And today I'm going to be talking about how to get your first 100 subscribers on YouTube. I'm not going to tell you that my way is the best way. There are a lot of ways to gain subscribers. How long it took for us to gain those 100 subscribers, what we did to get them, and the timeline. If this is your first time visiting the channel, I hope you find the content useful and that you'll subscribe to the channel and come back for more information. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back, and let's get started. We're gonna go ahead and hop into the computer. We're going to take a look at my screen. I'm gonna show you some of the statistics over at our other channel, which is Gearhead Tour. It's an automotive travel channel. We'll take a look at how long it took us to gain our first 100 subscribers and some of the things that we did and maybe some of the things that you might think about as you start to try to grow your YouTube channel. So let's go ahead and jump into the screen. I'm gonna put my glasses on because I can't really see this screen very well without them. The first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and switch over from our channel, the How to YouTube Like Gearhead Tour. I'm going to switch over to the actual Gearhead Tour channel. So it's nice to see that we currently have 387 subscribers, which is nice because when I sat down to start recording this video, there were 386. So I've gained one in the last couple minutes. So Gearhead Tour is a channel that we go out, we film cars, we're car fanatics, right? We love to get out, check out new cars, trucks, whatever it is, classics, exotics, sports cars, muscle cars, it doesn't matter. We're into just about everything. And so we go around, we travel, we go to like car show events, we go to conventions, we go to museums, and sometimes we just, meet people with neat cars and we'll do a story about their car. What we did to begin with was we started a YouTube channel. Obviously, you need to create one, and I have a video that you can, learn how to start your own YouTube. I'll put a link right up here that you can check how to make your first YouTube video. I'm going to let you know some of the things that we did to help our channel get to that 100 subscriber mark. Maybe the first goal you want to have when you start your YouTube channel is to have 1 subscriber, right? And that could very easily be yourself. So once you get your channel started, you might want to subscribe to it. But having a goal that you want to reach it is something that will help you keep focused on what you're doing, because YouTube can be a very long task to get to a really substantial place within the platform. And the first thing everyone thinks of is, I want to get 1,000 subscribers, because 1,000 subscribers is where you can begin to make money with YouTube if you have enough watched hours on your videos. It's not really the first landmark. You want to give yourself sort of a smaller goal. One, because you'll reach it faster and you'll have a little bit of confidence in yourself because you've done that. And 2, there are perks as you go along in each of these steps. So when you reach 1,000 subscribers, obviously you can get monetized. At 10,000 subscribers, you can add things like merchandise to your YouTube. It's sort of built in. But at 100 subscribers, you can actually get a custom channel name. So for example, our original channel, when we started our channel, it was just youtube.com and then a slash with some random letter and number code, which is your address on YouTube. But once you reach 100 subscribers, you can actually apply to have a custom channel name. And so now today, our YouTube channel is youtube.com/gearheadtour. Why is that important? Well, for some people, it may not be important at all. You may not care what your YouTube channel name is, and that random string of letters and numbers will be fine. For us, we have other ways that we like to market ourselves, and it just makes it easier for someone. For example, we have cards that we give out that have the address, or we have posts that we make on Facebook or on Instagram, and it just makes it easier that someone might see the name and number 1, remember it. It's a marketing thing. You want them to hear your name so that they'll remember it. And 2, if they get out somewhere and they think, oh, I might type that in, it's a lot easier to remember Gearhead Tour than it is to remember, J6DFG, capital F, I don't know, whatever the code is. We set our goal, our first goal, as 100 subscribers. And that's one thing that you want to kind of do, is give yourself a goal that you can reach. Now, there are a number of things that you can do that are going to help you to get to that 100 subscriber level. And Each of these things are just sort of best practices for a YouTube channel in general. Part of gaining subscribers is having good content. We see a lot of people who have channels that they're very all over the place, you know. We try to focus on just one thing. So we're not as focused as we could be. Our channel could focus all the way down onto just muscle cars. You know, we're only looking at, you know, Camaros and Mustangs and, you know, Hemi Cudas or whatever. We don't. We look at sort of all kinds of cars. So we're not completely narrowly focused, but we are focused somewhat on automobiles. You won't find on our channel a video about how to braid your hair or how to make a really delicious pasta dish. We don't have that. And so you might want to think, what is it that you want to do with your YouTube channel? What is it that you want to talk about? Whatever that thing might be, focus on that and try not to be kind of too scattered, because you have to not think of YouTube as a TV show. It's not a channel like you would watch on Netflix or that you would watch on, you know, ABC or NBC. YouTube is a search engine. It's going to show your videos to people who are searching for content. And when it's not showing your content to someone who's searching for content, it's going to show your content to people who are looking at other related videos. So if there's a person out there who's looking at, for example, you can see here we have our latest video is a Ford Bronco. If there's someone out there who's watching videos about Ford Broncos, YouTube might say, hey, this channel, Gearhead Tour, has a video about Ford Broncos. Let's show them this video. And it'll show up in your list of suggested videos over there. And hopefully someone will like your thumbnail enough to click on it and watch your video. And hopefully that person will be kind enough to either subscribe to your channel, or maybe they'll go on to a second video or a third video. Now we call those earned views. So once a person watches one video, that's a view. If that person goes on to watch a second video or more videos, those are earned views. And those earned views are very important. And the reason is that some studies suggest that it takes up to 7 videos before a viewer will subscribe to your channel. They may not come to your channel. They may like it. They'll say, oh, wow, you've got this nice Ford Bronco video. It's great. What else do you have? They might start clicking around on your channel and find, well, no, I don't really like these other videos. They're not for me. And so they move on. Or the opposite might be true. They might like the videos and say, oh, I've watched 3-4 videos here. I've kind of enjoyed them all. Let me go ahead and subscribe to this channel so maybe I'll see later what's going on here. And that leads me to another point here that you might want to think about. When we got started, we did not post our first video until August 17th of 2020. And that's when we posted our first video. It went out and people could watch it. We started making videos months and months earlier. We started making our content several months before we ever released our first video. We actually had a lot of other content already ready to be posted. And we took some of that content and we actually posted it before what we would consider our first video. We consider our first video the one where we actually put it out, started pushing it, talking about it on Facebook, doing those sort of things. But before we did that, I actually put several videos out on our channel starting back, I believe, in March of 2020. So a few months before. Some were just still pictures that we had taken that I put a little music to. One of them was a video saying, hey, this is Gearhead Tour. This is what we're planning to do in the future. One video, I think I actually drove my car, was early in the coronavirus pandemic of 2020, and I had to drive down to be tested. So I recorded the whole process of driving down to the testing facility down at the University of Louisville and having the thing shoved up my nose, and it was, you know, quite a treat, believe me. So I put those videos out so that once a person came to our channel and they watched our first video, there was something else for them to click on. Because if we just posted up our first video and that's all that was there, they might look at your channel and say, well, okay, that's interesting. What am I subscribing to? This one video. Even to this point, you know, we don't have a ton of videos. Right now, I think we have maybe 15 videos on our channel. We've been out for about 2 months. You want to have some content that you can put out there, because the more videos you have, the more people are going to have a chance to look around and say, hey, I like what I'm seeing, and then they're going to go ahead and choose to subscribe to you. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the statistics from when we got started. So I'm going to go over to the analytics tab. I think I created the account somewhere around March 20th. But I'm just going to put March 1st as a date, and I'm going to come all the way down to August 16th. That's the day before we launched our premiere video. And you'll see here are the statistics of our views, our watch time, and our subscribers through that period. And you can see that we gained 153 subscribers during that several months before our channel even launched. And here you can see there are the videos. I posted 2 videos, some still pictures from Barrett Jackson auction in 2017, various pictures from SEMA, which is a big car automotive convention that takes place in Las Vegas every year. Posted a couple there. A week later, there was our coming soon trailer, my COVID test, and some more still pictures from another SEMA. Those videos were posted out in our first week, and then you'll notice, you know, we were getting views, right? We were getting views. Most of these views, though, to be honest with you, were me and my friends. You know, I was like, hey, if you have time, turn on our channel, go watch it. I posted on Facebook, hey, I'm starting a YouTube channel. I need to build up watch hours. I need people to see my stuff. So go in there and take a look. And if you watch it, if you want to subscribe, go ahead and subscribe. That was another big point of getting our first set of subscribers. If you look here, I'll click on the subscriber tab. You'll notice there's a big spike. Look at this right here at the very first. It's like the first day. On March 30th, you can see we gained 67 subscribers on that day. And the reason is that me, my wife, our social media and marketing guy, his name is Chase, we all went out and we said, hey, we got on Facebook. We just got on our personal Facebook and we said, hey, to your Aunt Judy or, your cousin or your uncles or your friends, hey, we're starting a YouTube channel. We need to get subscribers. It's important for us to get to 100 so we can get our custom name. Why don't you go on and subscribe to our channel? And, if you stick around for a while, you might even see something that you like. And so that's what we did. And you can see that on that day between us posting to amongst our friends, we gained 67 subscribers in one day. And so that is the first thing I would suggest to you is utilize the resources that you have. And most of us have friends. I know a lot of younger people don't use Facebook anymore, sort of a dying platform, I guess, for younger people. You have friends elsewhere. Maybe you're on Instagram, maybe you're on Snapchat or whatever it is. Ask your friends who are there to help you out. And you will find that many of them will. In this case, we had 67 people who actually clicked through, came all the way to YouTube, either signed up for an account or already had an account and then subscribed to our channel. And that was fantastic. And you can see it actually trickled in a few more over the next few days. We had, a few more each day after that. There was a nice little spike here of 19 people on April 24th. So a month later, there was a spike of 19. And the reason for that was we have a Facebook page for our channel for Gearhead Tour. It's facebook.com/Gearhead Tour. And you can go there and you can like our page and see the content if you're into cars. We posted something there saying, hey, we have a channel and we're looking for subscribers. Get in there. We're going to show you some good stuff. So get in there, get subscribed, and so you can see what we're going to put out down the road. Just like a little teaser. Hey, we've got something coming. And as you can see, there were another couple of times where there were, 3, 4, 5, 6. Once in a while we'd catch a subscriber just out of the blue. And here on this day, you'll notice we posted a video. Gearhead Tour welcomes you to our channel. You'll notice when we posted that, this was posted to our Facebook page. When we posted that trailer to the Facebook page, you can see we had like a little bump of subscribers in there, right? And so there you have it. From the beginning of the channel, when we had no one, all the way up until the day before we launched our first video, we gained 153 subscribers. So that looks like it took us about 5 months to reach 153. And if I were to alter this, I bet that probably on March 29th, we had 0 subscribers. On April 24th, we reached 100. So it took us just about 1 month to reach 100 subscribers. Now, it may take you longer. It may not take you that long at all. That is how we got to our first 100. Another important thing about getting subscribers is giving something to your viewers. If you want a subscriber, you first need a viewer. So once the viewer gets to your channel and they're watching and they like what you have, give them something else. Give them another video. Make those videos great. Inside that video, don't be afraid to ask for the subscription. If you look at a video We'll just pull this one up. We'll pull it up on YouTube. Whenever we have a YouTube video, down in the bottom right corner, you can have a custom watermark, and you see it here. It's our little skull and crossbone. And when you hover over that, you'll notice the subscribe button pops up. And that is very useful for adding subscribers. It makes it easier. People can, they happen to see that thing, they hover over it, oh, what's that? And they go ahead and subscribe. And so that gives them another way to do it. And if you want to learn how to make a custom subscribe button, just like this one, I have a video for that. You can click the little title card up here and it'll take you to that. I'll also put a link down in the description so you can get there. Another great way to ask for a subscription is to ask within your video. For example, here's a video, one of our more recent videos of us at the Holly LS Fest, and we had a really good time there. During the video, in the closing moments here, if you look here in the closing moments, we actually have an animation that comes up where Amanda's talking and she says, hey, come and subscribe to the channel. And you'll notice it pops up and it says, hey, subscribe. And then you can choose to go ahead and subscribe to our channel. And so that's another way. Not only are you asking for it verbally, you're asking for it visually by putting it on the screen, and then also, again, asking for it with your watermark. And so those are just all great ways to get someone to subscribe to your channel. So don't be afraid to ask for it. Another place to ask your viewer to become a subscriber is down in your description. Now, a lot of people use mobile. I think for our channel, it's around 67% of people are using mobile. Oh, great. I just look at the face that Amanda's making there. That's amazing. So people are using mobile. They may not go on and look at those descriptions, but a lot of people, another 22% of our viewers are watching on either tablets or desktop computers. They're going to have more likely chance that they'll go down and read your descriptions because it's bigger on the screen and it's sort of automatically there. That's another place. So just go down in your descriptions. You can see here that we put a lot of stuff in here, right? We talk about what's going on in the videos. This is all for search engine, right? This is all for search content. These are links to affiliate marketing. That's something that you really need to learn about. There's a lot of money to be made. A lot of people are starting a YouTube channel because they want to make money. Affiliate marketing than there is from getting ad revenue from YouTube. So just probably depends on your channel and what it's like. It's okay to come in here and ask for what you want. So for example, right here, be sure to visit us on social media. This is a link to our Instagram. This is a link to our Facebook. That tells us we have links to our different playlists. We have different sort of series. This is one, Cars and Coffee. We go to Cars and Coffee events in all 50 states where, we have a plan to. And, oh, there you go, except for South Dakota. We hear they don't have one, so maybe we won't make it to South Dakota. But we have links to everything. And you can do the same thing. Go in here and ask the person, hey, subscribe to our channel. Give them more chances to become a subscriber. Make it easy for them. Now, early on, before you have even one subscriber, you have to remember that it's going to be very slow at the beginning. You're going to have a lot of frustration probably building up to your first 100, your first 200, your first 300, and it's going to go on and on and on. For us, we're gaining at this point probably, well, I can tell you. By the way, all this information here, this is all TubeBuddy. This tells you information. This is a software that you can get if you don't use TubeBuddy. I highly recommend it. It is a fantastic way to help optimize your channel, optimize your videos, and learn about what you're going to post and how you're going to post it. If we just go back into our analytics and we take a look at subscribers, for example, let's just pull up the number of subscribers we've had for the last 7 days, and we've had 59 in the last 7 days. So that tells, now these are what I would call real subscribers. These are not people that we enticed in any way like a friend or family member. These are people that found our videos on YouTube, they liked it, they took a look at it and said, hey, I'd like to take another look at this. 59 subscribers in the past week, 275 watch hours, 3,900 views. So that's pretty awesome. Here you can look at here is our last 48 hours and what's been going on. You can see the top videos are this C10 turbo diesel truck, the Alfa Romeo video, the 69 Bronco. So 59 subscribers in a week. That's a reasonable amount. That's about 8 subscribers per day. that's pretty good. Just organically, 8 people a day. That's a nice place to be where we are. You know, our channel, in our minds, we consider it to be about 2 months old now. You know, in reality, we started it back in March, but we consider it to be new in August, August 17th, and it's just now early October. So it's not really, not quite 2 months old, and we're gaining 8 subscribers a day. We would like to keep improving that. We want to get that to 80 subscribers a day and then 800, obviously. But right now, that's a pretty good number for us. One thing I want to say about these 8 subscribers that come to us each day, this channel is here to help you learn something, right? Maybe it's going to teach you what we did. Gearhead Tour is not like that. Gearhead Tour is just simply out there to entertain people. We make our videos about cars. We're not looking to teach anyone really too much. I mean, you might learn something. You might learn how much horsepower is in a Dodge Demon, or you might learn, you know, how uncomfortable it is to ride in some particular car. But, you know, you're not going to learn how to, you know, how to sew a pillow. So if your channel is more tutorial based, like teaching someone how to do something, you're going to say, teach someone how to create, well, how to bake those delicious pastas, right, that I discussed earlier. If that's something you're going to do, you're going to have a different sort of experience than we are. I don't have to have what we would call social validation. In some sense, we do. We need, you know, when we come on, we have to, people need to think, oh, these guys know what they're talking about. They've been in this kind of car before. They know a little bit about cars, you know. Or maybe they don't. Maybe they just think, oh, well, it's fun to watch. You know, we're having a good time watching them. But if you have a channel where you're teaching someone how to, you know, bake cookies, they're going to come to your channel and say, well, this person only has 2 videos, and they've only got 6 subscribers. So how do I know that they know what they're talking about? How do I know they know how to bake cookies? And so they might just move on. And you're going to have to expect that early on, because you don't have any what we would call social validation. It's the same thing like when you go to Facebook and you're looking along and you click on, well, here you go. For example, I have a day job, right? I'm a dentist. And let's say you're clicking along and you see an ad for a dentist on your Facebook. And you think, well, you know, how do I know? I don't want to go to this dentist. I don't know this guy, right? But you see the dentist and you look down, oh, wow, my friend Joe and my friend Mary and my friend John all go to see this dentist. Well, I like Mary and Joe and John, and they seem pretty smart, so maybe this is a pretty good dentist. Maybe I'll go see him. That's social validation. It's the psychology of, you know, you believe that other things are good because people that you know and trust think they're good. And that's the same thing here. Now, you don't know the other people who subscribe to a channel when you go to YouTube, but you can look and say, wow, you know, 300 people like this page. Well, that's pretty good. Maybe, you know, maybe I would like this page. And that grows as it gets bigger and bigger. And if you can imagine, even for yourself, when you visit a YouTube page and you think, well, there's only 800 people that like this, but this other page has, you know, 175,000 subscribers. It must be really, really, they must know what's going on over there. They might not, right? The content is where you really learn if it's any good, but the number has social validation. And in some ways, there is some truth to that, because 175,000 people probably wouldn't subscribe if the content wasn't good and useful. So early on, just realize you're not going to have much social validation, so it's going to take you time to build that, to build some authority, to let people know that you know what you're talking about within your topic. For us, you know, we hop in a car and drive fast, you know, and we try to entertain people, so we don't have to have a whole lot of social validation. So we have a pretty decent number of subscribers clicking in as long as they're entertained. Social validation, very important. But again, this video is about getting your first 100 subscribers, showing you how we did it and how long it took. So it took us about a month. I would suggest that, you know, you can do it in a month. And if you haven't, maybe you haven't tried some of these tactics. Now, one thing I haven't done very well with this How to YouTube Like Gearhead Tour channel is I haven't been releasing videos in a consistent way. And that's one way that you really, really can do better with YouTube. YouTube and its algorithm, they like consistency. So they want to see videos posted in a regular interval, and a shorter interval is even better. So if you can post once a week, great. If you can post more than once a week, even better. I'm going to try to every week or two, maybe come in and do some statistics, talk to you about what's going on with the channel so that you can see what's going on with Gearhead Tour. Maybe later we'll do some with the other channel, the How to YouTube. It has 6 subscribers, so again, no social validation. Maybe this video will convince you to become a subscriber. If it does, click the subscribe button down there. Click the little notification bell. You'll get to know whenever we have new content, and we appreciate that, and we appreciate every subscriber, so we want to give back to everyone. Be on the lookout for those other videos where I'm going to go over my analytics every couple weeks and show you what's going on. And actually, I think the way we'll approach it going forward is maybe I'll take the segment starting with August 17th, the day that we launched our channel, and maybe we'll just take each 2-week chunk and see what happened during those 2 weeks after we launched our first video, and just go in two-week increments to let you know what's going on and how we've been growing. So be sure to come back and join me for those other videos, and I'll look forward to seeing you then.